Hello there. My name is Craig McCormack. I'm a lecturer here in the Faculty of Architecture at the School of Design at the University of Western Australia. I'm also the postgraduate course coordinator, so I'm in a good position to speak to you about architecture and specifically the Master of Architecture course. So I'm going to give you a brief overview, about the course, some reasons why I believe you should be interested in studying architecture here at the School of Design at UWA, some specializations, a bit about our practical experience, and a few other aspects as well that you might be interested in. So the Master of Architecture course itself, as a full-time course, it can take as little as 2 years, but we do have part-time options and even conversion pathways for those of you that are looking at a career change, and that can take up to around about 3.5 years. So quite flexible in how you might approach this course. So some reasons why you might be interested in studying, or reasons that I believe that are really important as to why you might decide to come and study architecture here at UWA. Number one, we're professionally accredited with the Architects Board of Western Australia. We have quite a global approach. More than half our staff have international backgrounds, some with current international practice, which is really great, I think, in creating an understanding of the role that architecture and the built environment can play on a global stage, because a lot of students, when they graduate here, don't necessarily stay in Australia. And a Master of Architecture degree from UWA really allows students to move to other parts of the world and engage in architectural and design practices elsewhere. A really important aspect, I think, to our Master of Architecture course is the availability for a high degree of course personalization and flexibility. So students can really take ownership over exactly what they're interested in and what they want to study, and really help drive the sort of direction they're seeking to take their education in, which is, I think, a really valuable thing. And we have a huge array of units available, really great units, and also partially because we have such a great and talented, diverse international staff here that can provide these units. We've divided these units into typically your sort of core units and your studio options, the studio being the backbone of architectural practice, but we also have them supported by many critical and technical studies options, which we've categorized into materials, technology, fabrication, speculation and representation, urban and landscape conditions, professional practice, independent research, and some practical work experience components as well. We also have a strong academic and professional networks, as I've mentioned, with our staff, and many of our current staff, both permanent, part-time and casual, are practicing architects and designers. So it really helps to connect students to industry and professional work experience, which is quite valuable considering that quite a lot of students are looking to engage in professional practice upon the completion of their degree, which I think is really important. With the choice of units available, students can also choose to focus on specialization areas, and we have 4 of those at the moment. They are building information modeling, or BIM as it's known, landscape design, social impact design, and urban design. And the reason for the availability, or behind the availability of these specializations, is our close connection to relevant faculties. We are in the same building with the Faculty of Arts, with Faculty of Landscape Design, with Urban Design in our city campus. So we have a really unique location, I suppose you could say, and we have a really close relationship with these other disciplines, all under the one roof, essentially. So you get to hang out with all these other disciplines. So it's a really valuable experience. As I mentioned previously as well, we have a great practical experience element to the Master of Architecture as well, where students are connected to practice through professional practice units and to the professional architecture community at large. We have, as I've mentioned, professional practice units, a core work integrated learning unit, which is new for 2021, and the existing professional work experience unit. And these are really designed to allow students to engage with practices, to get tangible experience that can help develop their professional education and really set them up to be quite ready to take on the role as a graduate architect in the workforce. We do in the Master of Architecture also offer some pretty cool, pretty amazing overseas and regional study opportunities. Typically these take the form of design studios that take place overseas. They tend to take place overseas during the summer break. Most recently, the winter break has also seen a couple of studios take place as well. And some locations that spring to mind that these studios have taken place in overseas include Italy, France, Spain, China, and also a regional studio in Albany, which I've had the pleasure of being the coordinator for the last couple of years. So this really gives students a great opportunity to study and engage with the architecture and built environment, and educators as well in these international locations, really to broaden their education and understanding of the role that architecture and the built environment plays globally. And so careers that you can expect, at least a few anyway, to be available upon the completion of the Master of Architecture. I mean, obviously a career in architecture. A lot of students will look to move into the architectural workforce as a graduate architect and work to complete their registration and become a registered architect. But also the Master of Architecture sets students up for roles as project managers, as urban designers, for roles within city and regional planning. So there's quite a lot of avenues for students to pursue professionally upon completion of the degree. Now that's a pretty broad overview, I suppose. There's quite a lot of information. Feel free to contact us here directly at the School of Design, follow up any other questions you have. But yeah, get in touch, and hopefully we'll hear you. So hopefully we'll see you soon studying a Master of Architecture here at the School of Design at the University of Western Australia. Thank you and goodbye.